Go back a month to the days of dead November, when all the leaves have fallen from the trees, the farmers' fields are empty, with but stubble showing above the ground. The grass here and there exhibits a little green, but is brown. The sky is leaden with scowling clouds sanging downward with weariness. The breath of air that once was warm and cheering is cold, brisk, and stinging. There is a dull feel to those days of November, a burdening of the mind, which wraps the spirit in a blanket of listlessness. The longer such days tread the path of time, the worse it becomes. Even the babbling brooks now complain about its aches and pains in sullen words. Then, one morning, you get up and look out with a cup of coffee in your hand, and there before you is not the same old dead world. Rather, greeting your eyes is a new world, a world of white, fluffy snow, which begins to cover over the deadness, drabness, and dullness of early November. It is refreshing. It is exciting. It lifts up the spirit. There is something different to see, something new. And that newness is what brings a spring to our steps. With the announcement of the angels, Christ is born, and seeing Jesus laying in the manger, now there is indeed something vastly new for us to see. With his birth, the dead, dull, heavy-handedness of the old covenant is set aside. There the veil that separated the sinner from the presence of God is lifted up, yes, torn in two. There suddenly silenced are all the threats of the law, all the accusations of the devil, yes, even all that we were and are by our natures. Now we see a fluffy white blanket of righteousness covering us. All things are new. All things are fresh. It is not that our old natures are remade. No, that we still have. But by the faith given now, now we have been given a new man, a nature that after God is created in righteousness and true holiness. It is new, isn't it? Yes, it really is new, and it is perfect, because it is not of us or from us or by our own will or desire, but of God and from him and by his will. And what God creates and what God gives is perfect. Yes, I know full well that after a while the cold, gray winter months of snow on the ground can also become wearisome. But with every new snowfall the old is covered, the dirty is hidden from sight. And so we would take from that with every day of our lives, when we rise, we find, as it were, a fresh blanket of the Lord's righteousness covering the old and dirty in us. His mercy is really that great and that unending, because Christ is born.